Well, we've got some brand new Tull vinyl to talk about, plus other bits and pieces. Anyway, let's get into it. Welcome classic rock fans to a short video. I get to discuss the brand new Jethro Tull release, plus other pieces on vinyl that I've received recently. If you're new to this channel, please do click like, subscribe, check that notification bell, do all that stuff. It certainly helps the algorithm along. And check some of the links below this video for ways you can support the sterling work done at Classic Album Review. As I always say, become a Patron because we're forming a real classic rock community over there. Anyway, enough of this piffle. Let's show you what you came here for, and that is the brand new vinyl pressing of Jethro Tull Aqualung Live. And I think this is the first time on vinyl. This of course came out in 2004. I had it on CD. If I remember correctly from the CD Anderson's been experiencing some vocal difficulties from the Under Wraps tour onwards. By the time you get to 2004, there's a significant decline, and I think as age starts to bite as well. So if I want to hear Jethro Tull live, I wouldn't go beyond the 80s, to be honest with you. Certainly the 70s is just outstanding, but certainly not beyond the 80s. Just my opinion, of course. Anyway, this is Jethro Tull Aqualung Live. First time on vinyl. This is released this Friday. I think Amazon is dispatching them this Friday, and there is a pre-order link for this just below this video. So here is the item unwrapped and listened to. It's a absolutely gorgeous matte sleeve. There is the spine. I don't think it will focus on that, and there's the rear showing the band at this time, of course, and the track listing is, well, essentially just the Aqualung album. Some nice pictures on the inside. Open up the gatefold. And we get the vinyl on a beautiful poly-lined inner sleeve, which we certainly like. Absolutely immaculate. Very nice label as well. There we go. It's the other side. And I believe there is a booklet. Let's see what that's like. Here it is. Here is the booklet. Sorry about the glare from the window. And has a nice piece written by Ian Anderson in 2025. But, I like the back as well, I like the rear. So after listening, I can honestly say that there was a nice sort of sonic tweaking with it. It is a remaster, but there's not that much difference from the 2004 CD version, which sounded pretty damn good to begin with. It just seems to be a better balance overall. It does sound a little bit richer. That might be because I'm listening to it on vinyl with a pretty good sound system compared to the original CD version I had. Is it worth buying? Well, if you want this on vinyl, and I would certainly recommend having this on vinyl. If you're a bit of a Tull completist, then definitely go out and get a copy. As I've said, there is a purchasing link just below this video. And the next item I received was from the Lennon Ono estate, and this is this wonderful picture disc, War Is Over. This relates to a film, I believe. They've sent me a promo card as well. War Is Over, inspired by the music of John and Yoko. This is a short film that's going to be available on YouTube, I believe. I'll read it out. In 2023, I worked with Dave Mullins and Brad Booker on an animated short film called War Is Over, about wartime carrier pigeon delivering messages across the battlefield between two chess-playing soldiers, which I'm delighted to say won an Academy Award for Best Animated Short. On the 1st of December, this film will be on YouTube and simultaneously raising donations for the charity War Child throughout the holiday season. We would be honoured if you would help us spread the word about the film and John and Yoko's timeless message that war is over if you want it. Of course, that wonderful Christmas song. It is getting towards the silly season, isn't it? Anyway, this is a beautiful, beautiful picture disc. It really is. So when these are released officially, I don't really know. I couldn't see them on the Amazon website. Maybe you have to go directly to the Lennon Ono estate website to buy one, perhaps, I don't know, but it's a worthy cause, and it's certainly a nice item if you want to add that to your collection. Nice Christmas present. Next bit of vinyl is by Jonathan Richman. This is You Must Ask the Heart. This came out in 1995. I think it was on CD. This is the first time it's been made available on vinyl. It's a nice acoustic, whimsical album. Remember, in the 1970s, he founded the proto-punk band The Modern Lovers. But his solo career tends to be low-key, rather witty musings. But he's certainly known for his wide-eyed, unaffected, childlike perspective on things. Very Barrett-esque in many respects, without the gnomes and sprites, of course. Anyway, this album I had on CD many, many years ago. This is the first time on vinyl. I think I've already said that. This is Jonathan Richman, You Must Ask the Heart. This is 30th anniversary, first time on vinyl, Sweet Serenade spun on candy heart pink wax. Includes Vampire Girl, of course, the Heart of Saturday Night, and Let Her Go Into the Darkness. This has been remastered from the original source, tape by Jeff Powell at Take Out Vinyl. I'm not sure when this is available to buy, but do check it out. You can probably find this album on YouTube first, anyway, before you invest in the vinyl copy, if you want to be a cheapskate. Anyway, Jonathan Richman, You Must Ask the Heart. And here's another compilation of 60s trippy shit, which I absolutely love, to be honest with you. I brought the Decca one that came out a couple of years ago. I listened to that quite a lot. This is gathered together, pretty obscure and forgotten. Maybe they deserve to be forgotten, I don't know, but I rather enjoy them. You know, songs like Rick McKellen's Frozen Sunshine, the Honey Jug, Warm City Baby, Inner Dialogue, I mean, what a name for a band, eh? Yesterday the Dog, Elizabeth, Mary Ann, Jefferson Lee, Pancake Trees. It has to be the 60s, doesn't it? Anyway, I'll read the sticker on the front for you. The sunny serving of 60s pop goodness. Hip harmony soaked soft psych, folk rock and studio pop from the likes of This Generation, Bert and Bill, Inner Dialogue and more, with two previously unreleased cuts from Mima Farina, I think that is, and Mark Devlin. I haven't got the old speckaroos on, I'm having trouble reading it. Produced by Grammy-nominated music historian Alec Palo, I hope I've said his name correctly, pressed on Sunshine Orange translucent vinyl, which is just what you want on your turntable. Now seriously, I'm being a bit tongue-in-cheek, but I do love all this sort of 60s trippy pop shit. I like the sort of more heavier psych generally, bands like the Blue Magoos and things like that, but I do like the poppier end of the 60s as well. Anyway, Flowers in the Afternoon, late 1960s Sunshine. Do check this out. So there you are, there's a few vinyl offerings you might want to put on your Christmas list. I'll just urge you to click like, subscribe, and check that notification bell, but I think I've said this already. It's probably the old dementia setting in there. And check some of the links below this video for ways you can support the sterling work of the channel. I'm sure I've said that as well. But there are purchasing links there. I'll put the purchasing link for the new Jethro Tull album, so you can go and check that out and see if you want to buy it or not. Or see if you maybe don't want to buy it, who knows. But just check it out. Anyway, I'll leave you with my closing salvo, which is, as you know, hope you're well, staying safe, and of course that you keep listening.